Happy Sunday, everybody. Give me a second. Let me pull up my chat. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hello, Genie. Welcome. And Sundays, I'm going to be coming on 7:30, 8 o'clock, just so y'all are aware. Hello, LA. Welcome. Thank you, Genie. I appreciate you. It might take a minute to fill up just because it's not my usual time, but I already have 4 donations. I have 2 for Paula, 1 for Rach, and 1 for Stephanie. And I'm good. How are you? I'm just a little tired. Been taking care of that baby. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. Hello, Mystical. Welcome. Yeah, I had the baby all day today, so that's why I have to go late on Sundays, because I watch him and I have to wait for her to come get him. So thank you for your donations, Paula, and welcome. As soon as the list fills up, I will definitely right? Full moon tonight. Anybody excited about the full moon? Okay, hold on. I got some questions that I need to have here. Okay. Hello, Ari. Welcome. Hello, Chris. The other Christy. And welcome. Oh. And hello, Kat. I'm sorry I missed you earlier, babe. Let me switch my list around a little bit. I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit, and then I'll start with the readings. Just give me 1 second. Hello, Enzo. Welcome, love. Welcome. How are you all? Did y'all have a good weekend? Hold on. Thank you for your donation, Christy. I appreciate you, love. I got you down. Okay. And thank you. Hello, Wit. Hello, Shana. Welcome. And hello, Luminous Starseed. Yeah, I added you as well, Christy. Sorry, the donations are coming in, so give me 1 minute. Thank you, Wit, for your 3 donations, babe. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got you, Wit. I got you. You'll go after Christy. And I appreciate your donations, love. Hello, Firefly Magic. Welcome. And yes, I added you, boo. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll start on the donations and then we'll just fill it up as we go. Hello, Yanni. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And hello, hello. Okay, Paula. Let's do this. What would you like to know? Yes, you made the list, babe. It didn't fill up quick today. Sundays seemed to be a little slower. What are your questions, Paula? General love. All right, babe. Let's do it. General love for my dearest Paula. Let's see. Okay. So the main thing that I'm getting is that you might be getting a lot of lower level energies trying to like come at you. I don't know if that's in love or just in general. I just feel like you're standing firm in the fact that like the only way that I'm going to do this again is if it provides me with security and a new opportunity, like something new. I do see you in the energy of letting go of the past and moving forward, embracing the fact that now you're free and you're able to have something new. And I do see it coming in, I'd say within like the next 9 weeks, though. Something pretty secure, stable, a new opportunity to begin again. It's something you've been manifesting for sure. But I see you standing strong. Like, I want commitment. I don't want to play around. And this person's showing up that way. So they're very secure, stable. And I think this relationship can go to the long haul with the Hierophant Six of Wands. Like, you're going to get exactly what it is you want. You're going to have somebody that adores you, loves you, takes care of you. But don't get distracted by like all the different options that are going to be coming in between now and then. It's kind of saying like just make sure that you're not just settling for something just because you're bored or you're lonely. It's like choose wisely, because there's one here that is everything that you've wished for, everything that you've been wanting. You've been preparing for this from what I see. And it's definitely coming. The signs I have here are Aquarius and Taurus specifically. And then I've also got Scorpio and Leo. So I definitely feel, and then I got the Four of Wands at the bottom again. So it's definitely going to be two people coming together that have similar goals, ambitions, want for family and love and that type of thing. So it's like just stay strong, keep in your manifestation, because I see that whatever you're doing right now is like telling the universe exactly what you want. Whereas in the past, I saw the universe wanted to respond, but you were still letting go of some things. And it could have just been anger, resentment, something like that. But that's what I've got for your first question, boo. I hope that helps. I love you so much, my dear friend. We're getting closer to your birthday, Paula. You got any plans yet? We gotta get through Leo season first, I guess. Alright. Hey, Rach, I got you, boo. You're gonna be after Paula. Paula has one more question, and then it's you. Thank you for your donation again. And just so you know, from now on, my Sundays will always be at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Just because I watch the baby all day, and I have to wait for him to get picked up. So, thank you, Denise, for your donation. Boo, I'll put you down on the list. Alright. Alright. Hello, CA Cutie. Welcome. And I got your donation, Denise. Thank you. Let's see. What can Spirit say about this Emperor? Show me the Emperor coming for Paula. 4 wands again, Knight of Cups. So this person could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, or a fire sign, but I do see kind of a reflection of what I saw a minute ago. Whoever this is very secure, stable. That's probably why they show up as an Emperor, regardless of the sign. But they also look very romantic, which Emperors normally aren't the most romantic, so that's definitely a bonus. It's definitely a brand new connection, something that you're just going to leap into because you're like, this is it. I know it is. Be careful of your fears, though. But I'm also kind of getting that this person is going to, like, sneak up on you. This new beginning is going to come out of nowhere. You're not going to expect it. And you don't see it. You can't prepare for it. It's going to come in like a wrecking ball is what I'm getting. I think it's going to tear down like a lot of your beliefs in love or misbeliefs in love. You're going to see love differently through this person. I see you kind of like awestruck by this person. I don't know if they're like especially good looking or something about them is just like mesmerizing to you. You're like, take everything. Here, just have all my love. And it's like a payoff for your patience in the department of love. And also it's a reward for like not settling for less than what you deserve as well. And 777 can be important, so I would look up the angel number 777. I know it's related to divinity, but it's got a lot of other meanings depending on what you're using it towards. I get a lot of Pisces energy, but I also get Aries, so they could have both in their chart. When they first come in, it might seem like a small offer, but it's coming from someone that is willing to go through the good, the bad, and the ugly with you. They're wanting to help, like, relieve your burdens, almost, like, take things away from you. And you show up as a Queen of Cups twice, so, like I'm saying, like, you're just going to be all about this person. You're going to be awestruck. And with the Tower, it's coming out of nowhere. Like, it's going to catch you off guard. Like, it's going to happen when you least expect it. Then I got the Emperor at the bottom. So, he's definitely headed your direction, boo. Just stay where you're at. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't fall into no traps along the way. And I think you will be fine. But this is definitely a new connection. Like, I don't think you know this person yet. So that's what I have for you, love. I hope it helps. And again, you know I love you, girl. And I can't wait to meet this emperor. Maybe he's got an older brother or something. And then you can hook your friend up. All right. I don't think I got your donation, Anila. Let me see, because I looked when you sent the email, but I haven't got it yet. So you might want to check your PayPal, because the only ones I have on PayPal are Paula and Wit. All right, Rach, what is your question? Of course, babe. It's my pleasure. Okay, while I wait for Rach, I'm going to pull a card for the collective. Let's see, what does my collective need to know today? A message. I didn't get it, Anila. I would not lie. Okay. What I'm getting is, for the collective, something about the earth is significant. Maybe you need to go out and ground more. Maybe you've been feeling kind of out of sorts and needing to get into nature more. I feel like some crops want to grow in your life. Abundance wants to come. But something about getting grounded is going to help, like, ground in the manifestations that you've set into place. So I would say get into nature, go barefoot, touch some trees, hug some trees, whatever it is. But I see something that you've cultivated already needs to be grounded in. So whatever that means to you, maybe go out under the full moon tonight, put your feet in some grass, touch some plants, something like that. So that's what I have for the collective. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out because and you might want to check with PayPal, boo, because honestly, I mean, I did not get it. The only ones I've got today are Paula and Wit. That's it. And then the other ones from the other day, but I do not have any from you today. So they might have it on hold. It might be pending or something like that, but I would definitely say check into it because I haven't got anything. Okay, Rachel, let's see. You reconciled on Saturday. Is that a good or is that a bad thing? What were Amako's plans today? Yeah, Rach, I got yours. I'm just saying Anila said she sent a donation this morning and I did not receive it. I have not got it. Okay, so the main thing that he's telling me is that the two of you have a great chemistry, great connection. He thinks you're a soulmate of his, Two of Cups. But he could be working a lot or just taking on a lot as far as the Ten of Wands. Like, it's hard to, balance love and money. So what he's saying is he wants to make it right. He wants to do things with you, but you gotta like give him time because he's showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. They don't rush, and that's because they're pretty balanced. They're grounded. They have goals and plans, and they gotta really figure out how to keep everything together. Because I feel like they have a lot on their plate right now. And they want to say they're sorry they allowed their pride to get in the way of this connection. They love the sexy time with you for sure. Maybe they like you to put on wigs or something weird. Okay, so I kind of feel like they're at a breaking point where they're just like, I need to give more attention to this. Even if I don't have a lot of time, I need to make time. I need to do better. I do see like the completion of that cycle. It says right place, right time. We were destined to meet. So they definitely, like I said, feel like you're their soulmate. Now, as far as what they're doing today, I think they're thinking about you a lot. I know that for sure. The one thing about them, though, is they're afraid of change. They feel like if they change something up, they're going to drop the ball because they have so much going on. But they want it to happen. They're in a really strong manifestation mode. I do see them communicating with you today at some point. But like I said, they move really slow as far as like getting to that finish line of like what you want it to be. But you are definitely on his mind today. Now what he's doing, I'm not sure. I just feel that he's got a lot to do. And that could be work, that could be home, that could be anything. Regardless, he says he's going to make a difference from now on. Or try to make a difference from now on. So that's what I have for that. And I hope it helps. Well, Anila, I promise you I'm not lying. Like, I would not take y'all's money and not read for you. I'm just saying on my end, I didn't get it. So maybe contact the customer service and ask them like what happened, because I promise you I did not receive anything. And thank you, Christy. I appreciate you, love, for your other donation. Okay. Anila, I sent you a screenshot of my PayPal if you think if I'm making it up or whatever, but I wouldn't do that. Anyway, Stephanie. Okay. Could he accept you being a stay-at-home mom? Let's see. clarify real quick and then I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Thank you, CA Cutie. I appreciate you, boo. Okay, I feel that at least for the beginning, he would want you both to work because I don't think he feels he can provide like for a whole household by himself. It says like if you were to stay home with the kids, it might cause some bitterness or resentment, probably on both of your sides, and stress, turbulence. If it were to happen, I see that it would have to be done in a very strategic way. Because I feel like in time, yes, it could happen. But I wouldn't, like, the possibility is here, but it would be a risk because, like I said, it says it would cause, like, some kind of resistance, bitterness, and stress to the connection instead of, like, the happiness, security. And I'm not saying he's saying you have to work, like, full-time or anything. It's just what I'm getting is, like, he couldn't do it just on his own. Or not, at least not right now, you know, maybe when when you two do come together and have kids, and you know, it'd be something that will change over time, I'm sure. So, but right now it looks like it's a no, or especially at first, it's a no. I mean, it's a possibility, but it would be a risk to the connection itself. So that's what I've got for that. And thank you so much for your donation, love. Alright, so next I have Christy. What is your question, love? Alright. Of course, love, anytime. I am well, thank you. I hope you're well as well. Okay, what are this Aquarius's feelings for Christy? Okay. This person finds you very, very attractive. And not just that. I feel like they have a lot of emotion for you and a lot of attraction. So it's like they've kind of held it inside because what they're telling me is like it's just been maybe conversation or small things, And so for them to have these intense feelings so quickly, I think they kind of hold back a little bit. But from what I see is like they're telling me like they could see you as being a partner of theirs, like even possible marriage. Um, so they're already thinking very long term. And I think that it's getting to the point to where like their feelings are just gonna come out, because it's like they can't hold it in anymore. They've kind of felt like maybe they have more feelings for you than you do them. But they keep showing up as this King of Pentacles. So they're pretty grounded in how they feel. It's not like they're not being irrational, but at the same time, their feelings are very intense. But they keep them to themselves. But that will change in the future, is from what it's showing me. Yeah, I definitely feel like the opportunity is coming up for a big change. So, and thank you, Anila, for your 2 donations. And I'm sorry about the confusion, but I did not receive those other ones. Okay. So, they do have a lot of feelings that they're not telling you. They hold back a lot. But it does show like they feel a very strong connection to you. And I hope that helps, love. And after, your second question will be after Denise, but I have 3 for Wit first, and then... Yeah, tell them to refund you because I never received it. I promise you. You know what I wonder? I wonder if, like, some of these companies have been affected by that cyber attack on the computers. Because I know a lot of flights can't fly right now because their computer system's messed up. So maybe that's what's going on with PayPal too. Who knows? Some kind of glitch. You're welcome, babe. Alright. What are the Sag current feelings towards Whitney, Scorpio? Okay. Let's see. You have to understand, though, you're a fixed sign. And your person is a mutable sign. And I'm a mutable sign. Like, my whole chart is mutable. And the one thing I will tell you is we're known for being very, I don't want to say wishy-washy, but we change our mind, our emotions, our feelings. They rapidly change. So that's just probably who they are, honestly. Like, one day they might be one way and the next day they might be another. And it's kind of like what they're telling me here is wanting to dominate and control a relationship, some kind of power play. Maybe they're doing it intentionally. Don't have to be, but I get tough love. I don't know what that is about. Maybe this person needs tough love. Maybe they need somebody to dominate. To, like, if you have a problem with them, maybe step up and call them out on it. Because a lot of times we don't even know we do it. You know, we don't understand that we're different because that's who we are. You know what I mean? It says an enduring bond, though. a very dear connection. You are a priority of theirs. Maybe they just got in their feelings, or they got in their head about something. They still are in the middle of soul searching, finding what they need for their lives. Like they really want this connection, but they're still finding themselves. So that could be why they're kind of back and forth, hot and cold. I feel they've enjoyed like all the times that the two of you have had together. But I got back and forth at the bottom. Flighty and uncertainty, changing their mind, or being confused emotionally. And I don't honestly feel like they're doubting this relationship. I just feel like they've got some internal shit going on that maybe they're fearful of relationships, so they pull back. And it could be subconsciously. They may not even know they do it. Let's see. What else can they tell me? I feel like they were triggered by something you said. Something like hit them in their heart. And I don't know what y'all's conversations were. I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody told them something and they were just in their feelings, like I said. But maybe they saw something. But I feel like there was something that was said to them, whether that be from you or from somebody else, that put them in their emotions. Maybe they don't feel secure enough for you because you're showing up as very strong, independent. You don't need anybody. You want somebody, but you don't need them. And maybe they're not quite there yet, so some things could trigger them because, you know, when a person feels like you're too good for them, they kind of do some dumbness in order to like mess things up. I feel like they're going to express to you exactly what happened. I do see happiness for this connection in the future. But I honestly feel like there's some things in their life that they've got to work on, and they've got to like make like they got to come to terms with within themselves, because they already are kind of wishy-washy by nature. But because I mean, if you think about Sagittarius is the Knight of Wands, and if you think about the Knight of Wands, what do we say? They're in and out, they're wishy-washy, hot, cold, just by nature, right? And so you're probably dealing with like an unhealed masculine that's in the process of trying to become a King of Wands. But, you know, they haven't quite got there yet. And that could be why they're trying to like take control, or it shows like they're still soul searching. But I do see the two of you have a very strong bond. So I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm just giving you, you know, the best that I can see off of this. So I do hope that helps for you. I do feel you have a love story to continue here. So nothing negative at all. It's just, you know, some people just aren't there yet. Thank you, Toka Toka. I appreciate your love. Thanks. I got you down, Toka. And thanks for letting me know, because sometimes I miss them and I have to go back and look, so. Hello, Jean. Welcome. All right, second question. Let's see. At the split, I put warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. And it says lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So, warning. This is a warning of the National Trish broadcast system. I would be careful with this person, not because of anything other than their stability, because it says stability. The relationship can stand the test of time if they can be stable. I see true love as a possibility here. But it also says find time to laugh, goof off. Don't take things so seriously. And then, like it says, this person is unable to give you all you deserve in the current moment. So there might be some back and forth with this person if you decide to pursue them or to keep going with them. For you both need to learn to, like, take care of yourselves, clear your energy, focus on yourself before acting on this. And again, this warning came out. So if you have a habit of dismissing red flags in a connection, be very careful of that. And honestly, what you told me happened could be considered a red flag because they're just not quite there yet. You know what I mean? And that's not saying anything like personally bad about this person. It's just they still have some learning and growing to do. They need to find that stability. Shitload of chemistry here, though. They never have felt passion with anybody so intense. Like, they are drawn to you for sure. And I do think this will continue because it says unfinished business, an unexpected outcome. I do feel it, like I said, it can go far, but it says, like, I don't understand it, but they're telling me, like, they need time to think. And maybe they need to figure out their own stuff. Unfinished business. We still have things to work through and to resolve. So I don't think it's over. I think they will be still coming forward, but it says unworthy. You're a better person than I am. And that's what I had said earlier. It's like something about you triggers their lack of being able to be, like, stable or as strong as you are, or something. Like, it causes confusion. It triggers them. And I don't know why. I just feel that now, if you my advice would be to, just find somebody different. But depending on how much feelings you have for this person, if it's a new thing, I would just set your boundaries and say, you know what, if you can't show up for me the way that I need, then we might need to, like, break this off. And when you figure out what it is you want and all of this, then we'll come back together. But that's totally up to you. I just feel like Spirit warned you twice about this connection. There will be some obstacles if you decide to partake in it. But that's what I've got for you, boo. And I definitely don't see it's over, though. Good. You need to call him on his bullshit. Like, some people need to know. They need to know. They messing up. All right, babe. What is your next question? General, what do you have coming for you in the next few months? Let's see. The song that's playing right now is by Taylor Swift, The Invisible String. I see a move, maybe even somewhere else in the world, travel even. But I definitely see movement in your energy towards something really good, really fresh, really new. Or there's an opportunity for sure, but I think you might be conflicted about it. I see celebration of new, like something is new. I don't know if it's a new job, a new person. I have the Emperor and the Sun. So you could find your person, something new, something fresh. Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Cancer. But I see you celebrating like almost like a promotion in your life, a graduation of some sort, a move, like throwing a party because you moved somewhere new or moved in with a person that's pretty good, like very stable. They got a lot going on for themselves. Not wishy-washy. It may start small but then lead to something else, but I definitely see like the opportunities here. Communication about a new opportunity. And like I said, that could just mean a move, that could mean a change in jobs, a promotion, something new, worth celebrating. Big change on the horizon, because I feel like you're kind of like, I don't want to say depressed, I would say more discouraged. Like, man, I put in so much effort in everything I do, and shit just always seems to not work out the way that I want it to. But I think that your perspective is going to change over the next few months, weeks, whatever, to where you're looking at these disappointments as like almost fuel, or taking the lessons from them and understanding why things didn't work out before. So it's almost like somebody kind of shows you like, hey, it don't have to be like that. But it's definitely something you've been manifesting, something very stable, secure, and again, some kind of celebration around a home. It's like a big release of a burden. I see you breathing, turning a Ten of Wands into a Ten of Pentacles. So, lots of movement, lots of change. Don't let your fear get in the way of embracing whatever this is that's coming towards you, because it looks really good for you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, so next I've got Denise. Dearest Denise. Okay. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your donations. Oh, awesome. That would be amazing for you. I hate moving. I've done it so much in my life that I absolutely just, when I have to move, I want to just disappear. What is his biggest weaknesses when it comes to you? Let's see. Let me light some incense. Hold on. This one's called Bed of Roses. I have a thing for the smell of roses. Like, I love roses. I don't like cut roses, though. I like... And if I get them, I use the petals for, like, hair oil and stuff. I just really like the smell of roses. Isn't there a song talking about lay you down in a bed of roses? It's kind of old, but let's see. Oh, you haven't thought of your second question. It's okay. Something about your mind and the way that it's almost like you have more faith in your dreams becoming reality. Something about your light. It's illuminated some parts of them. Maybe they've held back for a very long time, and something about you has opened them up to want to give. And they're basically telling me, like, you're what they've been looking for, waiting for. They like the way you talk. They like the way you think. They like the way that you don't just go to, like, the negative. You look more to the positives, and you speak it into existence almost like magic. Something about your hands. They really like your hands. Let's see what else. Something about the way that you don't just give up control. You stay in control of yourself. You take responsibility for both your actions and your emotions. They match. And a lot of people don't have that control. Maybe in the past they were able to, like, manipulate or, like, get over on people. And I'm not saying that's them, but I'm saying just in general, you don't accept that. You are in control enough to hold back if the opportunity isn't right for you. You radiate light. I mean, you radiate happiness, openness. You make them more optimistic. They may have been cracked in the past, and something about your light has sunk into them. It says you two create positivity and warmth together. They feel like you're a wish granted for them. Again, magic, effortless. results. They love your smile, the way you smell, and something about the way that you touch them makes them look into the future. It says coming soon, commitment, finding a long-term harmonious relationship. They feel like you're the real deal. And you have just that touch and that energy that's their weakness. Definitely, the song Speechless came to mind, by Dan and Shay. And hopefully that answers your question. And thank you, Denise, for your next donation, boo. Let me shuffle these back in and I will move on to Christy. I love relationships like that, where they be testing your ass. Like, they just know how to push your buttons just to see if you'll react. Most people hate it, but I kind of like that banter, that back and forth banter. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Let me see. Is this... Wait. Is this connection worth saving? They're saying definitely with this connection, patience is required. They could be in the middle of dealing with something in their life. Your souls recognize each other. Y'all's vibration is very similar. I think you can feel each other's energy even if you don't like have any intimate time, even if it's just over the phone. And I don't know what they're going through, but they're seeing signs that they're more comfortable settling with something that's not a challenge, I guess. It's like easier, but they understand like that's a past energy. Like they know that that was their shadow side kind of just telling them to settle and not work for a connection. It does show they've become aware that that's what they have been doing in the past. But with you, I see it's very different. Like they see signs that like they're guided to you, and that's probably why they continue to talk to you every day, because they have hope. It says, I haven't given up on us yet. They hope someday the two of you come back together. Conversation. They love the conversation with you. They love they want to hear your voice. It gives them hope. And there's something that they want to tell you, but they've been kind of holding it back. And it could be because they know they're not in a place to give you what you need yet. But I feel like they want to have a conversation. I miss our inside jokes, and they're regretful, I think, for ending this or not reigniting it more than just conversations over the phone. So honestly, I don't see anything bad. I don't see that you would be wasting your time with this person, because I honestly feel like the two of you understand each other on a pretty deep level. So even if it doesn't work out in a relationship, I feel like you've got somebody that has your back for the long haul. I really doubt that they're gonna go anywhere. I do feel that they want something more, but they're just not coming forward with it yet. Because you're a challenge to them. Something about you is challenging. And in the past, that's probably why the two of you split, was because they rather go after somebody that like will fall at their feet and do what they say, and even though they don't really want them, it's just easier, you know. They want easy. What comes easy is never worth it. So Spirit saying, like, if you're willing to be patient with this person, I think in the future things will change. But I hope that helps, love. Thank you so much for your donations, boo. I am so glad we're in agreement on the banter. That I love it. All right, so CA Cutie, it is your turn, boo. You're welcome, babe. Anytime. It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Yes, I'm still doing the free list. Oh, he sounds sweet. Do you want me to see how it would work out if you did go into nursing? I was a nurse for 15 years, and it's, I don't know. Nursing is a lot different now than it ever was. And yes, the money is good. And the angels say, yes, it's perfect timing for this. So I feel like they're on board with the idea of you nursing. Saying, look for the signs and let go of any fears that you have in regards to this. In the near future, within the next few months. But it also says something about it you might want to reconsider. I don't know if it's like the place you're going or what you're going for. Like it says, get more information. And again, I think that's because that's a job that you can help a lot of people, yes. But your hands are tied in a lot of areas, and it's something that you take home with you every night. It weighs pretty heavy, so just make sure you're going into it for all the right reasons and that you're prepared for what it is. I definitely feel like something has been ignited into you, or like something has moved you, like changed you. I see a big activation and rebirth in your energy Whereas before you were hiding out from the world and life, and now you're like, something has, the winds of change have came in, basically. You're ready for something new. Like, solitude is not for you. Getting back out there is going to be really good, but the good thing about you being in solitude for so long has reawoken something within you. You had some kind of wake-up call or something. Like, I feel something was calling you from deep down within you, because the iceberg, to me, there's like the iceberg that we see, the iceberg that's just below the surface, and then there's the deep one that we never see. And I feel like something inside of you was submerged, it was frozen, you didn't look at it, and it's been reawoken in you. So that could be for the nursing. I mean, honestly, I mean, that's one, like, I have my own personal opinions on, but it could be really good for you. And they need more nurses that actually care, instead of just doing it for the money. But just make sure you've got all the information before you get into it, because it's not an easy breezy job. And the money, it's really not that great either, but I don't know. I've taken a lot of really good memories from it, but I've also had some ones that'll probably haunt me for years to come. But that's what I've got for you, love. And I wish you the best. We are on the donation list still. Alright, so Anila, I have your questions already. Let me see. And thank you, CeCe, for your donation, love. Whoa. That was a lot of energy. Okay. I definitely feel like things have definitely shifted, for sure. And I get a very selfish energy from this person. Like, they're telling me basically, like, I'm sneaky, I can do what I want. I can... Like, they honestly feel like they can swerve you or get out of it. Like, they just want to keep moving. Like, that's my shit. Let's move past it. Or if we don't, then whatever. I see them very shut down, very selfish. They're only thinking about themselves. Honestly. And that's very unfortunate. But I don't like this energy. There's no heart in this. It's all about, like, I even see them reacting very nasty, as far as their words, because it's all about them. And they honestly feel like because you two have this commitment that you're gonna stick with it. But he also could be considering, like, starting over, like, there's definitely healing that's needed. I've got a lot of major arcanas on this. It's saying they're coming under judgment right now because of the way that they're being. And dependent on how they react is gonna be how this turns out. Now, maybe they're going under a judgment call within themselves. That's why I see them turning cold. But it's almost like they don't want to recognize it. They rather just, like, brush it aside like it's nothing. There's definitely going to be a talk about a change in y'all's connection. That's what I've got. And it could lead to you walking away from this, honestly. It's kind of up in the air at the moment, like, how it will turn out. But I can only see their energy right now. And I feel, because they are selfish, it's stirring the pot a little bit, and Spirit does not like the way that it is. So it's almost like they're giving them enough rope to hang themselves, basically, because at some point they're gonna have to have that come to Jesus moment on their knees, and because that's where the change happens. So that's what I've got. All right, next question. Nice feelings. Oh, thank you, Christy. Got you down. Alright, let's see. The song Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson is playing, so that's what they need, is to look in that mirror. Okay, on a soul level, they hate nothing about you. They've just, I think they're reflecting on some past childhood traumas and addictions that they've had. You add light to their world, so subconsciously they know you're everything they ever wanted. But they're afraid to show you the real them, and how can you be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't show you their true colors or their true image? They got a lot of love for you, but something inside of them tells them like you deserve better than them, and they fight against that because you give way more than they do, especially emotionally. Like, you give everything, and they take it, but they don't reciprocate it, which leaves you kind of empty. They're kind of expecting things to kind of fall down right now, so they may be thinking you're going to leave them, but I don't see that. Like, I think the love for you will always be there, especially subconsciously, even if they deny it in the 3D. Like, they do love you. You're everything that they could ever want, but they still have some healing. Maybe a little, maybe a lottle, but that's what I have for you, love. Alright, Toka. And I did put out the soul connection readings, so, or for the top 6, in case y'all missed it. Alright, Toka. Girl, you are not too much. I will never complain. The only time I complain is when I close the donation list and people still send them. I'm like, and even then I don't complain, but I lie. Okay. Alright, let's get a general for your job. Isn't that crazy how people would just get hired and then they're like, oh, I'm moving. The fuck? The fuck? Okay, I see growth unfolding in the moment. Access to greater prosperity with this. As you grow, you'll learn and keep expanding. So I definitely feel like it's just starting to, you know, but it says you gotta have strength, you gotta have courage to like overcome all of this adversity at first, because this probably is your biggest test. Like, how bad do you want it? And sometimes spirit will do that. Like, how bad do you want it? So if you stand up and you show up, things will start to fall into place. And I honestly believe that a lot of times we don't even have to do anything. Things just kind of work themselves out. Because I know I've worked with a bunch of people that literally was like, oh, I can't stand them. I couldn't stand being around them when I worked with them. And I'm not usually like that. You know, I get along with a lot of people, but it would be like, oh, they got moved to a different department like the next day or something like that. Like, things always happen to where like it just works out. So I wouldn't stress about it. It shows the answers you seek are coming. Use your voice, speak what you want. Don't be scared to like tell these people like you're gonna show up or you're not. Like, I can fire you and rehire somebody tomorrow. Like, if you want to be part of this team, then you know you need to show up. I definitely see movement, and I think once you stand strong in your position, the give and take between you and the people under you will start to become like an easier flow for you. Um, but it's something about make sure to speak how you feel, because your voice has an influence over what happens. And, you know, a lot of people will ask for things silently or whatever, but the more that you speak things out loud, the more that you can shift vibrations. So I definitely feel that what you want is coming and things will smooth out, but this is kind of like your test. Like, are you ready for this? Are you ready? You know? Do you want it? How bad? Because it's gonna end up being a wish fulfillment for you. I think it's really gonna end up being something that you've really wanted. But like I said, it's just starting, it's just beginning. Just let it, you know, let it unfold, because not everybody is responsible. But if you stand strong in what you are doing and you take action and you do your job and you make sure that the people under you do theirs as well, things will be okay, because you're in the position where you can create magic with this. It's basically in your hands. And eventually things will balance themselves out. It might be like you're juggling for a minute, but don't get trapped in the fears that it won't change, or don't feel trapped in any kind of situation. There's always something you can do. So I would say just speak it out loud. If you can't figure something out, just ask for it. You know, like, just show me. Just show me what I need to do. I don't know right now, you know. And I promise you the answers will come. So many people don't pray because they don't want the answers. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't ask because they don't want to know. This is something to where you want to know. You know, you want guidance. So make sure to speak it and receive it, because I do think it's going to be really good for you. But you have to stand strong and be the image that you want reflected, you know, because if you show up like you don't give a shit, they're gonna show up like they don't give a shit either. And some people just show up like they don't give a shit, but I would say just get rid of them, because there's always somebody else to fill the position. And it'll teach them a lesson in the meantime too, that you can't just half-ass life and expect a good outcome. But that's what I got for you, love. I hope that helped. And your next question. It's okay, babe. Denise, give me 1 second, babe. I gotta finish with Toka. Okay, let's see. Is it possible for Toka to move into this apartment by October? I think you're ascending to a different level. I had the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. If you stand strong, and it's kind of like if you have faith that it can happen, it will. You know what I mean? If you put it out there, it will work itself out. But I'm kind of getting the... I don't know, like, rest on it, pray on it, ask for guidance on it, be patient, because it may not happen, like, exactly by October. But I do see happiness around it, so... like I said, it might not happen exactly in October, but I do see happiness around a home situation soon. I get like Sagittarius season, possibly. So like end of November into December. You moving into there. Just, you know, make sure that, I think the reason why it's November is it's giving you like extra time to save up, and that's really only a month's difference. So I definitely see the move, and I definitely see you being happy with the move. But the only thing I'm saying is I see like there's a pause in the timing. Maybe in order for you to make sure all your ducks are in a row, you know? Just start speaking it. That apartment's mine. I'm gonna have it. You'd be surprised how just the little stuff will change things or change the dynamic. Yeah, it's just basically like you don't even need to tell anybody. Just do it yourself. Put in that work, save your money. It'll all come into alignment when it's supposed to. Yeah. Definitely see movement. I got a lot of movement cards. So the only thing that got me was the temperance, because to me that's patience. So I do feel you're getting it by the end of the year for sure. I see the opportunity for it. You just got to make sure that you're ready for it, and that, you know, I don't think it's unrealistic at all. But that's what I've got. I hope that helps. I swear, some of these bop songs, they get me. That song Endgame with, was it like Taylor Swift, and I can't think of the rest of them. Okay, so now Denise. No, I get it, Toka. I just say like, um, I don't think October. I think it's more by it's closer to the end of the year. All right, Denise. What type of things does Daniel test you with? Let's see. They could play with your love for divination. I don't know if you read tarot or they know that you watch tarot or something like that. They could maybe test your religious beliefs, or like try to um, make sure that you know what you're talking about, I guess, when it comes to that. Also, they test your transparency. Like, they'll say stuff just to get more information, just for you to, like, reveal more. Like, they want to make sure you're being genuine. Like, that's their test mainly, is like, are you serious about what you talk about? Do you have the facts behind it? And they may even pull back a little bit sometimes, like take a time out and see how you react. Like, they'll be quiet just to see if you will come towards them. Yeah, the divination is something for sure they will test you with. I don't know if they know or not, but they could just be testing your belief systems. Maybe they feel like you're mysterious, so they test you in order just to get you to open up more about certain things. Like they themselves could be very intuitive, and so they know there's more there, so they'll test you with those things to get more information out of you. To I don't know, like it helps them, but it kind of also helps you feel more secure, like they care. But I think it's all just like really fun and easy kind of stuff, like their tests. It's not anything real serious. They just want to see how you react, I guess. Like, can we make it the long haul? And they could test you about like your past, something that happened to you or something that you went through, or like how you overcome it or came out of it or something like that. Yeah, it definitely feels like they're digging when they test you. They're digging for more information because you show up as the moon, so it's and the star, so you're everything that they want, but they're I think they doubt their own feelings, you know what I mean? So they test you to see. I mean, they're ready to love you. So, I mean, I don't think it's anything serious, but I do feel they test you on your morals and your faith and how you got to where you are, stuff like that, just to get more information more than anything. I feel like it's more their love language. It's more fun that way, though, right? He's not slick. I mean, he could, but what's the fun in that? You know, like, I get like a real silly vibe. Like, that, I mean, that's what makes things fun. Like, maybe he doesn't know how to just come out and ask questions. He wants to see what you're going to give him. Maybe he doesn't know the questions to ask. You know, like, so he just picks until he finds something. It's like a treasure hunt. He hunting your treasure. I mean, I think that's cute. But my Venus is in Aries, so I like stuff like that. I'm a weirdo. Alright, CeCe, let's do this. Okay. And that's probably why he thinks you're mysterious. Alright, so Danny. How does he feel after the communication yesterday? Maybe he feels a little lost. He's got a little bit of insecurity. Like, I don't know what y'all's conversation was about, but it's like, he says, like, he believes this connection is beyond compare, right? And he knows, like, things are only gonna get better. But he's still kind of, like, working some things out within himself. He wants to make you a promise, but he doesn't want to make you a promise until, like, he's totally sure of himself. Because you make him feel insecure. Like, he feels maybe you're above him in some sense. Like, you make him blush. You make him feel like a female. Because you're just, you bring the gentleness out in him. So, he could be feeling all kinds of shit. But it says time heals with honesty, reliability, and mature actions. Things will only get better. I don't know what y'all were communicating about, but and maybe he got a little triggered over something. Maybe because he was blushing like a female, and he's like, why am I feeling this way? I need to figure this out before I say something. I don't know. I definitely feel it's created some kind of movement. Like, he knows now what he wants. Like I said, he thinks you're beyond compare. He's like, I'm moving towards you. This is what I'm doing. I know that. But maybe he's trying to figure it out. Because there's some burdens he needs to let down, but I do see he will. And he's trying his best to do that. Because you're like his divine match. I got King and Queen of Wands here, so he's just not sure how to get to you, you know? Like, there's a blockage here, and it could be his responsibilities in life, or he just, you know, doesn't have what he feels could create a 10 of Cups, which is at the bottom. He doesn't know how to turn a 10 of Wands into a 10 of Cups yet. But he's learning, so I feel in time, definitely. He got a lot of feels for you, though. And you two match each other very well, too. Energetically. But he still has some insecurities. I hope that makes any kind of sense to you. You confused him? Oh, wow. You confused his ass. I think so. You have an enchanted whisper, like making magic. Something about you is magic. He's like, hold up. What am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? Oh my god. My face is hot. He likes to be in control of things because he hasn't healed yet. He hasn't learned to, like, surrender the control. But that's cute, CeCe. I love it. Alright, so Christy. Thank you, Stephanie, for your donation, love. Alright, Christy, I got you. You're welcome. Trion's emotions for you. Let's see. I'm going to clarify before I read on this because I'm trying to understand what kind of connection this is. Might have to read it a couple of ways. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is if the two of you were in a connection in the past and y'all aren't in communication or whatever anymore, I feel that they've been very depressed and in a dark space, right? They may have had some influences around them that they concealed from you or something like that, and it shows they're healing. Now, they're the type to like chase thrills, right? And that's probably why they're showing me sorrow. Maybe they got found out. Now, if you don't have a connection with this person, I think they've been in a dark place and you've brought in some sort of light to them. And so they're attracted to your positivity, your warmth, your strength, how strong and stable you are. Like, honestly, they think you're beautiful. You take care of business. You're strong. You're healing, even. Because it looks like they've been pretty, like, impulsive and just living on the thrill of life. And something about you, like, grounds them a little bit more to where they don't feel like they need to chase after that. I don't necessarily trust this person as far as, like, I wouldn't say this is a person you should really be with, honestly, because they got a lot of shadows showing up, honestly. They look like they've got some sneaky behaviors, even though it does show healing and it does show them doing some sort of work around this and them being depressed because they've been sneaky and caught up in that kind of thing. I definitely feel that they like your light. And that's kind of scary to me, only because there are actual energetic vampires out there, and somebody that's in that dark of a space dealing with somebody that is a bright light only concerns me because I don't want them to, like, suck the light out of you. You know what I mean? Like, trick you into taking your light. But like I said, I don't know what kind of connection the two of you had. I just see them in a dark place and you bring some sort of light into their life. Oh, yeah, I kind of see that. Like I said, I wouldn't fool with them. Like, you need to, like, end it, because I honestly feel you're better off with the other choices you have, because there's something about this person that I don't feel their intentions are the best, you know. They hide a lot. They're not truly, I don't know. A lot of times I honestly feel there are demons in meat suits walking around this bitch trying to, like, take out the light workers, and that's the energy I get from that. Like, demon in a meat suit, basically. I'm not calling, and I hate to say that like that, like, I'm not calling him a demon. I'm just, I don't know how else to describe that energy. But I hope that helped, Christy. Thank you for being here. What are his goals financially, personally, and for the both of us? Alright, let's see. Mike's goals, ambitions, and plans. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is he an electrician, or I feel like he deals with electricity, or he's trying to get information about doing something with electricity. He does have a lot of gifts, and I think he might be getting some knowledge on something new. His problem is he's still in the place that he feels there's limitations on things. He doesn't know how to, I don't know how to say that. He doesn't know how to have enough faith to, like, bypass limitations, right? Because some things look way bigger than they actually are. And once you start to take the small steps towards it, you know, it's easier. But it's like he gets caught up in the drama in his mind. Let me look and see what I can Okay. I definitely see him moving towards something that's really going to be beneficial for him as far as financially. I just don't know why this limitations is here. You two are definitely a match. I would say twin flame, because King and Queen of Wands coming out, I always say that's a twin flame connection. I definitely feel like the two of you together can create something very stable. Maybe the more wisdom he gets, the more he'll come into alignment with overcoming limitations. He's just got to put the work in, you know. Maybe he's just not quite there yet, but I do see he's got some kind of gifts that if he could just gain more knowledge on it, it'd be very beneficial to help provide for the two of you. I swear people love to cook when I'm on lives, just so my stomach growls the whole time. Because my bedroom is above the kitchen, or my office is above the kitchen, and that's all I can smell. It's food. Gross. Well, I hope that helps, Stephanie. Yeah. But I see it coming together. I think he's gonna get it. And I honestly feel the only thing that's not the only thing in between the two of you is that lit candle, that Ace of Wands, that actual movement. So there's really not any blockages between y'all except for that first step. You know what I mean? So it looks good to me. What is that? Why? All right. Now we're on to the free list, I think. Right? I think so. No, I understand. I was in the struggle. You know, like, it sucks. You don't want to struggle. And you definitely don't want to have to raise a grown-ass man. You know what I mean? Alright, Genie, your turn, love. It's that full moon, Genie. Jeff's intentions towards you. I just gotta remember I'm on the free list. Alright, let's see. Jeff's intentions towards you. They want to blend the juices together. They're just waiting for the opportunity to act, or they're being patient or something. They're waiting for something. Why are they waiting for something? I don't understand. I got patience, pause, pause, pause. Change. They're waiting for a change. Maybe they're waiting for, like, you to initiate something. They're all about it, though. But they're taking their time, for sure, is what I'm getting. So, that's what I have. I do see passion on the table, though. Oh. And thank you, Christy, for your 3 donations, babe. And I think after those, I'm going to shut down the donation list. So if y'all want to donate, do it in the next, like, 30 seconds. Alright, so now I'm back on donations. I'm gonna do LA while you type out your questions, Christy, just because I know LA be the one that be fighting sleep, so I want to make sure she gets read for. And then you can donate. I mean, you can put your questions out there, Christy. Alright, LA, let's see. What's coming next between you and Eddie? No, I've got you, Christy. I'm just going to do this one because she had already posted it. I definitely see movement towards you. And thank you, Denise, for your donation. He definitely wants to start fresh. I feel he's ill or he gets hurt or something. And, like, he needs you to, I don't want to say take care of him, but, like, help him. God forbid, I don't wish, like, illness or injury on anybody, but that's kind of what I see. So if you're, like, expecting him to come later, it might happen sooner because of some kind of injury or sickness. But I see you're all about it, so. You're like, yes, Poppy, I will take care of you. Tell me where it hurts. I got some boo-boo bandages for you. Freaking Sesame Street boo-boo bandages. Boo-boo bandages. Alright, Christy. Now you. Okay. Yeah, kiss it better. Okay, can I tell you what DM Leo Virgo current emotions for you? Should you give this connection a shot? Alright, let's see. What's going on with this Leo Virgo? Do they have a baby mama? The only reason I ask is because it says expecting pregnancy and kids involved. Now, this could mean that they want a fresh start, they want to reconcile, they want to come into union, and kids would, you know, like, be something that they would want. They say you're their soulmate, they want to put in more effort than they did in the past. They're saying they've gotten some kind of insight and clarity over, I guess, their wrongs or just in life in general. Let's see. Should give this a chance? Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I definitely see that. They've gotten some kind of clarity around life in general. Now, it does say you two are on different pages. Like, you might share different, or you might not have the same vision for your future. Like, they may want kids, and you may not be able to have kids, or something like that. Just that was the general. The saying, go slow. If you do go into this, take your time to get to know each other fully. Make sure their words match their actions. I think the distance between you two, or if you've had some kind of like separation or distance, the time apart really did bring in that clarity and healing that they needed in their life. But they're coming back because they say you're their soulmate. That's the second time the soulmate card came out. It says your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. So they kind of give you the green light. The only thing they say is because the two of you share different visions, make sure that you can come to a compromise and to like go slow. Don't rush into something to where you're going to regret it later. And I see a rainbow on the TV, so I don't know. Maybe it's saying like you found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or It could be. Or maybe you'll see a rainbow and it'll give you like the sign to go forward with them. But I hope that helps. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Ellie. All right. Yeah, I think it would, but the fact that he works so much, that may be where you two don't share the same vision. Like, you don't want to work all the time, or you want somebody, or you may have thought you wanted somebody that was home more or could give you more attention. Something like that. But what is your second question, love? And I'm glad that it made you happy. I like giving happy news. I don't like giving the news where it's like, this person sucks, I'm sorry, but they do. Those messages suck. Okay. Diamond's thoughts towards your friendship. Let's see. She's kind of giving me the feeling that you give her very strong family vibes. She really likes how this friendship goes. Like, you're almost like a mother figure, or very just strong and stable, and she never really had that. You kind of inspire her to want to do more with her life. She could be more focused on a relationship she's in, and so she might not give that much attention to the friendship, or maybe she feels like maybe a connection you're in, you don't give like as much attention as she would like. But I see it as being very strong, stable, like you two have very similar mindsets. Or what she wants is very similar to you. I think she's kind of been around the block a few times, and you kind of help her to ground in those fears and anxieties and I don't know, I just got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Maybe there was conflict between the two of you, and it's just saying like she wants to renew it because you're like family to her. She has a lot of love for you. I do see balance in this connection, so as far as friendship's concerned, I think it looks good. maybe y'all had a falling out or something, and she's just waiting for it to come back together because she considers you like family. And but I don't see anything negative at all. I think she might be jealous as far as like the things that you have, she doesn't, you know. But I don't, I wouldn't say jealousy. I would just say like, I don't know. Like she would like to have what you have. But I don't think she's like bashing on it. I think she's more of like, I want that too, you know? I mean, I didn't see anything really sneaky, but, you know, I would always trust your gut. Whatever your gut tells you. And sometimes I'll see stuff and I'll get the feeling of like they're lying to me or I'm being lied to. But I didn't feel that way with this one. And hello, Jack. Welcome. Okay, I'm glad. What is your next question? How does this Virgo feel about you? Let's see. I see some kind of spiral. I get this saying there's levels to this shit. What does that even mean? This person gives me kind of wishy-washy vibes. Like, one minute they're in, the next minute they're out. Like, they let their emotions go crazy. They have a lot of emotion for you, though. They do. But they go back and forth of like, which would be better? Should I not fool with this or should I fool with this? You know, like do I fuck with this person or don't I? They're just kind of imbalanced, I guess. They could have some Gemini or Pisces in their chart somewhere. Maybe like their moon or something. I guess Virgo's mutable too, but they're normally more of a stable mutable. Maybe they don't feel like you want them like they want you or something like that. Because what they're telling me is they'd like to have a secure, stable relationship, but they don't know how to go about it. Those two of coins really throw me off because everything looks pretty good except for that, and they go back and forth between like, should I not, should I not, should I not? Because Because in their mind, you make them very happy. You light up their world. They would love to be able to dance under the maypoles and, you know, make love in the forest and shit. But like I said, there's an imbalance with them. I don't know if they're I don't know. I would say they got a lot of emotion for you, yes. But they gotta make up their darn minds. Like, maybe they don't know how you feel. Maybe that's why they're still kind of back and forth. But regardless, they are in their feels over you. He's fine. The unfortunate thing about fine men is they wishy-washy. Shit. Oh. But he wants you. So, I mean, if you just want to experience his fineness, I'm sure he's open to letting you explore it, you know? You think he's really sneaky? I just see he's kind of imbalanced more than anything. I don't think he's it, but yeah. I've had a few of those, and they're good. They're a good time, just not a long time. 'Cause most of the time they dumb as fuck too. It's hard to find somebody that looks really good and actually has intelligence with it. I'm not saying this man is stupid, but a lot of times that happens. And my son always says, what do you think when you're trying to marry a stripper? They don't know that they dumb, you know, they're stupid. And I'm like, okay. Ain't no judgment here, boo. Ain't no judgment here. Denise, your turn. Winning. You feel me then? Yeah, the struggle is real. Okay, what are Samuel's current feelings towards you? Let's see, Denise. They feel like you're a wish come true. They could even look up to you, like, you know, because you're so beautiful and talented, and they're, I don't know how to say it, like, anything else just isn't interesting to them. Like, they've made up their mind, like, you are what they want. I still think there's something about a separation that y'all had that they, like, blame themselves for. They hold some regret in regards to it. Like, why did I take so long? Why did I walk away from this? Why did I dismiss her, you know, like she was everything I was asking for, and I made the wrong judgment call basically at some time, you know. I definitely feel that the separate, if y'all had like a long separation or just a separation in general, it opened their eyes to some things. They're like, I'm a changed man. A changed man. Got washed in the water. And they definitely don't want you out there single. They're like, nope, nope. Because they say you won't be on the market for long if they take too much time. I definitely feel a soulmate connection here. They feel it every time they're not with you. They feel like they still feel you. You're constantly on their mind. If you two aren't committed yet, I feel that that's what they're working up to, because like I said, I don't think they want you to be single. But that's the answer to that. I hope it helps. And thank you to everybody who's waiting so patiently on the free list. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you all who have donated. Y'all are amazing. I love the support that y'all give me. It's greatly appreciated. Alright. So. Aw, you're welcome, babe. Thank you. The first of the month. Oh, yeah. That's from my time period, that song. Wake up, wake up. This is the first of the month. Alright, Crystal. Hey, Anila. Does Jay want to reconnect with me this year? How is he feeling about me since our breakup? No contact. I definitely feel he will. Spirit's kind of saying, like, don't worry, don't get in your feelings about him. Like, I think he's stressed, like, without you, he's not in a good place. Like, he thinks about you at night. He even cries about you. Like, he hates the distance. So I definitely see him coming back. Coming back stronger, though. More stable. Now, there could be another connection involved with him in the current moment that he'll be leaving in order to come back to you. But I would make sure before, like, entertaining his offer to make sure that that person is completely aware that they're done and everything is totally finished. Because I have the Four of Wands with the Seven of Swords under that. And to me, that's like there's something still related to like the home or them sneaking away from a home or something like that. So I would just Don't put yourself back in a situation that's not going to be beneficial for your highest good. Alright, now mystical. It was the jam. Man, 90s music. 90s and early 2000s are my favorite. Future energy for you and Sean. Alright, babe, let's see. Good vibes, mystical, good vibes. Let's see. Future energy. Sean and mystical. I see communication about like them wanting you. And also talking about something that they did in the past, possibly that hurt you. Like they want to tell the truth about something. Now, it could be the truth about them being with another woman, having a kid with somebody else. I don't know. I just know the truth is coming out. And it's 2 aces, so they're wanting something brand new. And they're coming in as the King of Cups. The only problem is the 7 of Swords is sitting in the middle, but since it's next to the Ace of Swords, I would say if they do come back around offering love, make sure that all of those fears and things that happened in the past are discussed and let go of, because it needs to be started on like a brand new level. And it, as always, the 2 of Cups, you two are, you know, soulmates in some sense. And I do see love on both sides. But there's something that needs to be talked about or addressed before like it can go forward. Alright. So next I've got Paula. My dear Paula. The 80s were pretty good too for like rock and roll and stuff like that. Something about 90s R&B, man, nothing has ever topped that for me. Like 90s R&B is my stuff. What should you expect in love next week? Let's see, Paula. I see communication. Ace of Swords. I don't think you want this communication though, whatever this communication is. You're like, get that away from me. No, I doubt you'd ever say that, but you're like, I'm holding out for my new beginning. I'm waiting for my emperor. I don't got time for you. Don't talk to me. And all they want is to give you the wand for real. Like come on, let's go play hide and seek or whatnot. But I see like, nah, I'm waiting for this new emperor coming. I'm holding out. Don't talk to me. Why so guarded? Why so serious, Paolo? Why so serious? I see you cutting people off. I didn't have you at the beginning of the list, Rachel. I promise I'll get to you, Rachel. I promise, I promise. Okay. Okay, so now I'm on Ari. Ari, are you here? It's okay, I'll stay confused. It's alright. I'm not gonna let you miss your turn, Rachel. And if you do, I'll tell you about yourself. I'll be like, hey, you missed it. I'm not the one. I'm not the one you gotta worry about. Just don't piss off my moderators, please. No, you're after Ari. So Ari is not here. And Christy, it's your turn now. Ari missed her turn. I didn't have Cat. Oh, okay, Cat. Got you. I had them backwards. I didn't do the Cat, no. I just had Christy before Cat. But I did have an arrow. Make a wish. I wish for world peace and happiness for every one of you all. Where the hell did Cat's message go, though? I can't find it. She posted above, but I don't see it. Oh, there we go. Okay. How is CA doing? He's my ex, but I still care about him. Want to know. Oh, okay. I got you, Kat. Let's see how your ex is doing. Is he happy? Is he in a relationship? What's going on with this ex? Is he good? I get a very young energy. I get like their ego is still mainly in control of their life. So for the most part, I say, yeah, they're happy, but they're not awakened, is like my best view of what I'm seeing here. Because they're showing up as pages and knights and the Eight of Swords. Like, they're trapped in their own fears to, like, grow and evolve and put that ego to rest. But, I mean, all in all, they look happy. The ego will make them think they are, at least. But I don't see, like, relationships. I don't see any kind of seriousness. I just see them going about life like cha la 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 cha, you know, like doing what they want when they want, but they kind of feel trapped to it for some reason. Like, I don't know why, because they can't grow or they can't evolve. All right, Christy, now it's your turn. Yeah, I had, well, see, I had them backwards. I had Crystal, and then I had Cat, or Christy, and then Cat. And it, you know, I was trying to switch them, but I didn't make the arrow big enough. No, I got it. Okay, what are KT's? Truth and truest and emotions, intentions. He's currently in jail. Currently in jail. They got a lot of passion for you, honestly. I feel like if they weren't in jail, they would be trying to have some kind of like maybe commitment with you. Like they would pick you out of a lot of different people. Um, I kind of get like the energy they're just waiting for the opportunity to come forward and or get out of jail and voice it to you, I guess. But the one thing I must say, because I have dealt with some jailbirds, while they're in jail, oh my gosh, those people there can tell you their life has changed. Like they do a complete 180 and as far as the way that they think. But when they get out, most of the time, I'd say a good 75% of the time, it never pans out that way. So I'd be careful with that one. Pillow talk.
Hmm?
Man, I swear, like my ex-husband, oh, he was in and out of there, and like, I'm a changed man. I'm saved. I'm this, that, and the other, and they'll try to sell you a dream for sure. Is it romance for Enzo? Romance for Enzo? Are you here? Shana jumped the gun. Oh, Enzo, did you fall asleep? There you go. Romance for Enzo. I got you. Romance for Enzo. And Shanna, I got you right after, okay? I honestly have never seen this card before. It's the Infinity card. I feel like a divine connection is like circling, like you're on your divine path towards love, romance. You're about to meet the one, or you have already, I don't know. Could start as friendship and turn into more. I think it's gonna change pretty rapidly. I get like a whirlwind romance almost, like you two sweep each other up in love. You've been patient. It's coming. I see communication for sure on the horizon. You're gonna have to tell me, because like I said, I've never seen that card, and it gives me like yin yang vibes or like the moon vibes. It's like two people overcoming their ego, or overcoming their wild inner beast. Not killing them, but embracing them. And I don't know. It's a cool card. I just have never seen it before. Because if I held it up, I don't even think y'all could see it. So I'm going to try. Alright, now Shana. General. An infinity card, that's right. It was pretty cool. I've never seen it before. General for Shana. Let's see. The main thing I'm getting is, like, you need to embrace how beautiful you are, how much power you actually have. I think a lot of times you give your power away to your thoughts, your fears, your emotions. Sometimes I think you feel like you're drowning, like you don't have any control, when actually you have all the control. It's just you've got to learn to tame those beasts, because if not, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Like, I understand if you're going through a lot, it's focusing on the power that you have to embrace this. Like, there's solid ground here, there's a solid opportunity here. So no matter how hard it feels in the current moment, don't let it stress you out, because the more that you think about something, the more that you stress over something, the more that it's gonna manifest in your reality. Which makes life harder on yourself, right? And if you're worried about a connection, the connection is gonna come in with a solid offer. But you just gotta let time do its thing, and, you know, let them grow as much as they need to, and things like that. This song is the jam. I'm sorry, this is the jam. You can't raise man. You just can't. Grown ass boy. Alright. Can't raise some man. You're welcome, Enzo. You're welcome. Ouch. Sorry if that was loud. You're welcome, babe. I hate this table. It's crooked, and I don't know why. But anyways, it's beating me up. Alright, Wit. Your turn, boo. Alright, Luminous Starseed. Yes, I do personal. I'm glad you found me too, boo. Thank you so much for your donations and trusting me to read for you. I'm on 3 days a week, so please come join us again. Girl, you don't overwhelm me. Your questions were simple. Sometimes I mean, I don't get overwhelmed too much, but no. Girl, you fine. Thank you for being here. You can't raise a man. He's already grown. What you gonna do? How will he feel about me once he sees me dining at a restaurant? Okay. How is he gonna feel when he sees you dining at the restaurant? Are you gonna be dining with somebody else too? Let's see. Be like, I need to go take a break. I need to get out of here. It might push him into healing, actually. He might sit back and just act like he runs the place, like he's fine, he's good. But on the inside, he wants to run for the hills. But it definitely makes him want to... It gives him, like, how do you say that? Like, can I get back in? Kind of energy. Can I get back in there? Can we talk about this? He's kind of cocky because he's like, she's mine anyway. I can have her when I want her. Kind of energy, like, all ego. Like, why wouldn't she want me? But I see him, like, sneaking around, like, trying to look at you. But act like he's not looking at you. But it might, like I said, I get the energy of him trying to sneak up and get another opportunity or start some kind of conversation about that. But that's what I got for you. I hope it helps. And have a wonderful night too, babe. Thank you for being here. No, honey, I found yours. Alright, Firefly Magic. She came? You're welcome, boo. I think that's a heart. My ass. Ugh. Okay, so I appreciate you too, love. Thank you for being so patient with me. Alright, so the next one, Yanni. Yanni? Is it Yanni? 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 Some people don't have the capacity to wait. I know that much. I know Infinity's here. Alright, so... When I first met Elle, I had a feeling like we were made for each other and destined to be together. Huh. Alright. Let's see. How does Elle feel, or what's the difference? I don't necessarily feel that he thinks differently. I think that he thinks more like a man. Um, Honestly, you're just a little more grown and grounded than he is when it comes to emotions and stuff like that. But I do feel he does believe the two of you met for a reason, or you two are kind of meant for each other. But I get the feeling of he's just not he's not where you want him to be yet, but he's going to be. It's just gonna take more time, because the reason why I say he thinks like a man, because it's more like he thinks with his wand instead of his brain sometimes. So, you know, whereas you probably think more from your heart space, you know. But that's what I've got for you. Alright, so Rachel, your turn. Then, you know, y'all could grow together. Sharing is caring. Does that even go? No. Okay, where is this connection going with Marco and, did you say Brandy? Girl. Well, it was for sure outcome of Brandy and Marco. If they were to get together, it would be one toxic ass relationship. Toxic. Toxic, toxic. I honestly don't think anything is gonna come from it. I think it's more, how do you say it? I don't know. It just, no, like, it's not gonna happen. And if it does, it would be one very, 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 toxic relationship. And thank you, Christy, for your donation. I did close the donation list, but I will take this last one. But let me finish up this free list first. General for CAQ. And yes, it has been a long one. And thank you, mods, for sticking with me. And everybody else who did too. So, I appreciate you. I see the light shining again, love. Happiness. Like stepping outside of your fears, or like even addressing your fears, shining a light on the shadow. We all have shadow. I also see a connection coming in for you, somebody that gets you, and that doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship. But I get the energy of you feel it coming, like you feel this coming before it actually gets here. It looks really good though. I see your intuition getting heightened, and you're stepping outside of your fear, finally. You're coming back into the light. I love it. It's okay. Okay. Go ahead, Denise. I'm gonna, just because, I don't want everybody to have to still wait. Let me just do you after I finish the free list. Okay, Christy? Well, it's coming, babe. It's coming. All right, Denise, your turn. What is your question? And there's only a couple, babe, so it'll take just a second. What does he find so mysterious about you? My daughter-in-law must be here or something, because her dog is beating the floor out there. I think it has something to do with like your views on family, something about your father. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know how to say this. It's almost like you see the good, or you can see past the, almost like justice, right? Like a Libra. It's blind. Like you see the reasons behind things, and he wants to figure out like how you do it. He wants to pick your brain. Yeah, he's just wondering like how do you see past the wrong, I guess, people do, or something like that. Like, how do you look on the bright side all the time? Or how do you look at, I don't know, something about you. Like, maybe he's just never met someone so nice and caring and loving or something, and he's like, there's got to be something wrong with her. There has to be something wrong with her. He's trying to find it. Like, it can't be this good. Like, that's what he's saying, basically. Like, it can't be this good. Like, something's got to be wrong with her. I'm going to figure it out. He wants to know what your kryptonite is. Diamond Girl. Astonishing. You're welcome, Rach. Alright, Diamond Girl. No Diamond Girl. Yes. Like a grown-ass woman, basically. Alright, Jean, it's your turn. How much crazy are you willing to take? That too. What love looks like for the rest of July. Let's see. I got an Emperor and the Sun. It looks good to me. The Star and Strength. Huh. That literally was 4 majors in a row. If the Chariot comes out next, I'm gonna scream. No, okay. Well, there's something that could be really, I think, pretty amazing when you get the Sun, Emperor, and Star together. But it's almost like you're holding back because you're looking towards something else. You're looking for this other volcano to erupt in the distance. Either that or you're just like holding out for that Sun, Star, Emperor. But that gives me like newish. It looks more new. Lots of Leo here. You're showing up pretty hard in this reading. And then I got Aquarius and Aries. But I don't know if I could say no to that. Damn. Okay. I probably would say no to that, actually. Bad. You're looking towards where? Hey. Whatever floats your boat, boo. I feel you. I'm the same way. I'm looking towards buying my grandson all kinds of craziness, and his birthday is coming up. Oh, okay. Christy wants to know, do I see kids in your future? And I'm sorry for putting you off. I just didn't want everybody to still sit there. That's all. Especially because I had closed the donations. So, whoever's leaving, I love you all. Have an amazing night. And thank you for always showing up for me. I appreciate you. Okay, I would definitely say that something in your life is really in the middle of like metamorphosis. And it could be you still need to forgive some things in your life, just kind of a side message. By fall, I see a big change, but Spirit's like, be patient because the one that's meant for you, there's a barrier still in between you getting to that person. And it could be vibrationally, maybe they're not where you're at or you're not where they're at. Could be go both ways, right? I definitely see children. Definitely children. And I'm saying marriage, but it's not giving me like a definite on marriage, but I definitely see a definite on children. And a lot of love. Don't get me wrong. I think you still have, I'd say maybe like 1 to 2 relationships before that happens. But it could just be the same relationship falling off and coming back. If that makes sense to you. But yes, I definitely see kids in your future. Like I said, I don't necessarily see... I guess for me, when it comes to marriage, labels don't mean anything. So spiritually, I see you married to somebody. Like, you two are intertwined, you're together, you're in love. It's a good, committed connection. But, like I said, I don't see what people would consider marriage, which would be like a ring or, like justice system or hierophant, something like that. So, I mean, you can have kids without marriage. I had 3 kids and it wasn't married, and then I ended up marrying them, and then we separated within a week. So you never know how this stuff works out. But and my kids are fine. So if it happens like that, but you'll find true love and you'll definitely have children in the future. So I hope that helps. Oh, okay. Girl, it's no problem. Oh, thank you, Genie. Thank you for your time and energy, girl. Like, couldn't do it without you. Y'all are amazing. Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I smell food. I'm hungry. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your night. And I will see you on Wednesday. Besitos. Oh, did I see how many kids? I saw 2 for sure, a boy and a girl, but I don't know. It could have been more, but I saw 2. But anyways, I love you guys. I will see you again on Wednesday. Besitos.